We're a couple of weeks away from my trip to Europe for a wedding, and I thought this was the perfect time to attempt a self-tan again. Keyword there is attempt, because just like last year, this didn't go according to plan. For starters, my watch band is now brown because I forgot to take it off before I started. Obviously, I'm pale as fuck, so I use the light to medium shade, and it always leaves me looking like I'm going into liver failure. And apparently I have sunspots now because the self-tanner made them very noticeable. I usually trim my body hair before tanning, but I was lazy, and I haven't been hating my hair as much recently, so I left it alone. For now. I did have to call in some reinforcements to help me with my back, which Eric was obviously thrilled about. Then by the time I got to my legs, I was so tired, so I worked some movie magic to cut to the finished product. I always make the mistake of going over my elbows and knees with too much tanner, and it ends up leaving these horrible streak marks, so this time I skipped those places and my face and instead used a gradual tanning lotion so I don't end up looking like this ever again. And after all that, I managed to mess something up in the first 10 minutes by sweating through the tanner under my arms. So that will require some spot treatment tomorrow. The worst part about self-tanning for me is the waiting. I basically had to stand up for 6 hours straight without touching anything or sweating or really moving at all, and it was horrible. And still, despite my best efforts, I ended up with a very patchy tan that only made me a shade or two darker. I don't know why I keep trying to do this on my own, but if you have any tips, please share them in the comments. I'm desperate at this point. Love you. Bye.